Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. In the quiet hours of the early morning, before the sun has painted the sky with its vibrant colors, my day begins. The alarm clock's gentle chime pulls me from my dreams, and I rise, feeling the cool air on my skin. I walk over to my small wooden table, the one that sits by the window, and I take a seat. Before me lies my English book, its pages filled with words and rules that still feel foreign to my tongue. A familiar knot of nervousness tightens in my stomach. A quiet, persistent whisper echoes in my mind, a voice of doubt that says, "My English is not good." It's a feeling I know all too well, a shadow that has followed me on this journey. But I refuse to let it win. I take a deep, steadying breath and push the negativity aside. I tell myself that today will be different. Today, I will try again. My fingers trace the letters on the page as I open the book. I focus all my attention on a single word. I say it out loud, stumbling a bit, the sound feeling clumsy and strange. I repeat it again and again until it feels a little more familiar, a little more mine. Then I move on to a full sentence. I read it slowly, carefully piecing together the sounds, the rhythm, the meaning. The sentence is simple, but as I speak it, a small, genuine smile begins to form on my lips. It's a tiny victory, a single step forward on a very long path, but it's mine. This small moment of success is a spark of light in the early morning darkness, giving me the courage to continue. I know this journey is made of countless such moments, each one building upon the last. The nervousness is still there, but now it is joined by a flicker of hope. I read another sentence, and then another, my voice growing a little stronger, a little more confident with each one. Later in the day, I decide to walk outside. The world is alive with sounds and motion, a symphony of daily life that used to feel overwhelming. Today, however, I am not just a passive observer. I am an active listener. I have my headphones in, playing an English podcast. The voices chatter, telling stories, sharing ideas, and I try to catch the flow, the intonation, the melody of the language. As I walk through the park, people pass by me. Some of them catch my eye and offer a friendly greeting. "Hello," one person says with a warm smile. "Good morning," says another, walking their dog. In the past, I would have just smiled back shyly, afraid to speak, but today I'll listen carefully to their simple words. In my mind, I repeat what they said. "Hello, good morning." I practice the sounds silently, matching their pronunciation. My steps are steady on the pavement, and with each one, my mind feels a little more calm. The anxiety that so often accompanies me starts to fade, replaced by a sense of quiet focus. I feel better. I feel like I am a part of the world around me, not just a silent spectator. This small interaction, the simple act of listening and repeating, makes me feel more connected and a little less alone. My journey continues to a local coffee shop, a place I've often avoided out of fear. The aroma of freshly ground coffee beans and baked pastries fills the air, a scent that is both comforting and intimidating. Standing in line, my heart begins to beat faster. I can feel the old fear creeping back in, the worry that I will stutter, that they won't understand me, that I will look foolish. I see the other customers ordering with ease, their words flowing effortlessly. I take a deep breath, just like I did this morning with my book. I close my eyes for a second and tell myself, "You can do this." When it is my turn, I step up to the counter. I make eye contact with the barista, a young woman with a kind face. I summon all my courage and say, "One coffee, please." The words come out a little shaky, but they are clear. The barista smiles warmly. She doesn't look confused or impatient. She simply says, "Sure." I understand her. That one word, "sure," is a revelation. She understood me, and I understood her. A wave of happiness washes over me, so pure and so powerful. It's a feeling of accomplishment that is far more satisfying than the coffee itself. I pay for my drink, take my cup, and find a small table. As I sip my coffee, I feel a profound sense of joy and relief. I did it. I faced my fear, and I succeeded. As evening falls, I return to my studies. The day's small triumphs have fueled my motivation. I sit at my table again, but this Chimi, the feeling is different. The nervousness has been replaced by a quiet determination. I open my notebook and begin to write down new words. I heard today words from the podcast, words from the coffee shop. I write each one down, along with its meaning, creating my own personal dictionary. Then I stand up and face the mirror on my wall. It's time to practice speaking. Looking at my own reflection, I begin to talk. I describe my day. I practice the new words. I try to form complex sentences. I make mistakes. Of course, I make mistakes. My pronunciation is not perfect, and I sometimes forget a word or use the wrong grammar. But I have learned that this is okay. Mistakes are not failures. They are a part of learning. They are proof that I am trying. So I don't get discouraged. I correct myself and try again. I practice every single day without exception. I do not stop it because I know that consistency is the key to progress. This nightly ritual has become a sacred part of my routine, a time for me to grow and challenge myself in the privacy of my own room. And now I can speak. The fear that once held me captive has loosened its grip. I am not afraid anymore. When I talk to people, I speak slowly and deliberately. I take my time to find the right words, to pronounce them clearly. And people understand me. They listen, they respond, and we have conversation, a real two-way exchange of thoughts and ideas. Every time this happens, a wide smile spreads across my face. I am no longer ashamed of my accent or my occasional errors. Instead, I proudly say, I am learning English. These words are not an apology. They are a declaration of my hard work and my progress. A deep sense of pride fills my heart. I feel confident. I am no longer the nervous girl who was afraid to open her mouth. I am a learner, a speaker, a person who is building a new life for herself, one word at a time. This journey is far from over. But now I know with absolute certainty that I am on the right path. If you enjoyed watching my journey, please subscribe to my channel and be sure to check out this other video right here. Thank you for watching. Bye.